All right, here inside the Mayweather Boxing Club with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd, just wanted to get your thoughts. This past weekend, Chris Eubank Jr. fought Billy Joe Saunders out in England and lost a close split decision. You had worked with him a little bit going into this camp. First of all, how did you come about working with him?
I don't know how it was. I guess he wanted to learn the type of way that I was doing. He wanted to learn it. So he asked me one day, and we did it. So after that, you know, we did it numerous of times. So, you know, and he got to be good with it. Matter of fact, and like I said, if he, I don't know what kind of way he fought because I didn't see the fight, but I'm pretty sure he was doing some of the things that I was showing him to do. And what he needs to do, I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna speak on it because it ain't the proper thing to do. But I think he's a good fighter, and I think that he might have been lost too because his daddy put so much pressure on him.
Yeah, well, you know, it's obviously you work with your son Floyd Mayweather Jr. and then you have those guys. As
you see, I don't put pressure on Floyd.
I mean, how do you work differently with your son or the Eubanks too? How would you recommend working with your son as opposed to working with someone that you're not related to, like Andrew Tabiti or Mickey Bay?
Well, you know, you got to realize he know how to make numerous of champions. So why wouldn't he want me to train his fighters? I mean, I made numerous of fighters. So I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Right.
I mean, if you keep seeing people's training people and ain't no titles popping up, what you gonna say? Soon enough, hey, you need to get with that next man over there. You need to get with the man that know what the hell he's doing.
Right. Well, what did you think about his father? He's a very polarizing figure. A lot of people, you know, he's either love him or hate him kind of guy. How was your interaction with him, with Senior?
You know, me and him got me and his father got it ain't no real bad thing, but you know, he's the one he like to talk about what his son's gonna do, and I just, you know, I don't know what he's gonna say by the time he get down here then, because it could happen again before he come back down here. So I'm just saying, I don't know what his father's gonna say, but like I said, I'm not saying nothing about Chris Eubank. I think Chris Eubank was a very good fighter, and I think he had the possibility to be a champion, and I still think he had the possibility to be a champion. And like I said, maybe that's what's happening right here. I think his father talks too much about what his son can do, and then when you see what happened to his son, then now you got to live with reality. All right, take care of yourself.
So what did you think about the comparisons that he'd made? He'd said, you know, something along the lines that, you know, the only one in the world that could really do anything with his son was Triple G. You know, he could handle Floyd and anyone else. Chris Sr., Chris Eubank Sr. had said that nobody could really hang with Chris Jr. at this point except for maybe Triple G. You know, he could handle Floyd. Any of those guys couldn't do anything for.
Man, anybody heard that? You know, it's got to be a sick man if he said something like that. So I don't know whether he said it or not, but hey, if he did, he can take that shit to hell with it.
Yeah, he had said at this point he's better than anybody but Triple G. That was the only one that had any change from him. I think was the word that was used.
Look here, it's a proven fact right here. It's a proven fact. There's no question, no doubt about whatever it is, who's the best out there today.
Do you think that you know, him being involved, a lot of people think that he's actually a detriment to Junior, Chris Sr. being involved? Do you think that's do you think that's the case?
With that?
With Chris Eubank Sr. being involved with Junior, some people think that's actually kind of hurt Chris Eubank Jr.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. You know, that's his father, true enough, man. I don't have anything to say about his father training him, but hey, if I was training Chris Eubank Jr., I would be the boss. And, you know, I don't say the father shouldn't be in because that's his father.
Well, he was first, and that's what a lot of people had said. You know, he shouldn't have been first because his trainers basically had to keep their mouths shut. You know, during the first part of the fight.
I'm one that couldn't keep. I ain't gonna keep my mouth shut. So I don't know how he would do that. You know, it would definitely have to say, "Hey, you delete it." That's the only thing they can say to me because it's no big deal. The guy's not even a champion. So what is somebody getting so excited about it and so overwhelmed about him being a fighter with no title?
All right, so basically, I mean, you got to work with Chris Eubank Jr. a little bit. I mean, the strategy they basically employed in the fight was to take the first 6 rounds off, and then, you know, at the end, Chris Eubank Jr. when he fought this weekend.
Wait a minute, is that what they tried him to do?
I don't know. Well, I didn't know if he's purposely told to do that, but it was very clear in the fight that he took the first 6 rounds off. He didn't do much of anything. In the later part of the fight, when he started to get active and really go after him, he dominated the fight. So he basically gave away the first 6 rounds, and that's why he lost. I mean, is that...
Well, was it because...
Maybe they were worried that he'd never been that far?
I want to know about whether him doing too many rounds or is he in good enough shape to make the distance or something like that. I mean, you know, that's the only way it could have been, because I mean, in either way he did it, any way they did it, if he was going for a title fight, he should have been told to go all the way out. You know, I mean, especially if he was behind. So I don't know what the whole problem was, but I think that
when he really engaged, when he really got in there and started throwing, he dominated the fight. But like I said, he gave away all the early rounds, kind of like you know what Algieri was. You know, they said Algieri did against Pacquiao. You know, just take the first part of the fight off and then unleash him out of the cage at the end. All right, this very last question, just from the little bit you got to work with him, and it's early in his career, so you never know. A lot of things come into play, but do you think he's potential world champion someday?
Oh, no question about it. No question about it. He's definitely bound to be a champion. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't have no gripes with his father or anything like that. His father talks too much about his son, brags too much. Man, look here, I thought I was a bragger, man. Shit, I'm a novice, sub-novice compared to him.
Well, and like Jeff had said when I talked to him yesterday, your brother, he had said that you'd earned the right to talk about your son because of what he's done, whereas Chris is still on the way
that's
up.
what and you're right. I do got the right to talk. This man, hey, that's what I was asking him. What are you talking about? He ain't done shit yet. And, you know, and he's not going to talk for a while now. Being that he lost the fight, he still ain't going to be able to talk for a while. Who? Oh, everybody going to know Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank who? That's what I want to know, because I'm just saying it. I think the boy got potential, but I don't think he's going to get where he's trying to get unless he be right here in America training with somebody that know what the hell they doing. That's what I'm going to tell you. And you know who that is? That's Floyd Mayweather Sr.
All right, Floyd, appreciate it.